What up, everybody? My name is Frankie V, and welcome to the Frankie 5 Top 5 series. In this series, I will be highlighting my top 5 favorites in many different topics and subtopics. Just a heads up, this will be my personal favorite top 5, not the best top 5. This is also my top 5 as of right now at this moment of time. My opinion could change as soon as tomorrow, so I'll be making part 1s, part 2s, part 3s, so on and so forth. I also might be highlighting the same artist more than once, covering different topics, example, songs, verses, albums, etc. So welcome to the show and enjoy.
What up, everybody? Welcome to the Frankie 5 series. Today I will be sharing with y'all my top 5 favorite action drama television series. Just a heads up, I haven't seen near all the television series that are out, and I know there are some that should be in my top 5 but aren't because I haven't seen them in a very long time or at all for that matter. Examples like The Sopranos and The Wire. I'm not a movie or television buff. This is just my top 5 from the television series that I've watched from the beginning to the end. Now let's get right into it. Number 5, The Walking Dead. The Walking Dead is an apocalyptic story based off a comic book that takes place in the months and years that follow after a zombie apocalypse. It is about a group of survivors who are led by a former police officer by the name of Rick Grimes. The show begins when Sheriff Deputy Rick Grimes wakes up from a coma to find out the world is at the beginning of its end and must be led by a group of survivors to stay alive. This is the show that got me into watching TV series altogether. Seeing this dystopian version of the world we live in today was really interesting to me and had me wanting to watch more after each episode. It was very unique in the sense that it emphasized that humans were at war with each other almost as much, if not more, than the zombies themselves. And that's what really separated this show from the other zombie movies I've seen. The reason this TV show is at the bottom of my list is because it started to taper off towards the end. It went from a badass apocalyptic mission to a bunch of people whispering to each other in the woods about how they're running low on supplies. With that being said, it was still an amazing TV show. My favorite characters are Daryl, Rick, and Negan.
Little pig, let me in.
Number 4 is The Punisher. The Punisher is another TV show series that is based off a comic book. This show is about a Marine veteran by the name of Frank Castle. Frank starts his life over again after war as a vigilante by the name of the Punisher. Frank is seeking revenge on those who murdered his family and is willing to take out anyone or anything that gets in his way. Frank also has a good heart and takes care of those who are in his corner and sacrifices his own life to save the innocent who are in danger. This TV show is the epitome of badassery and is definitely worth a watch. My favorite characters are Frank Castle and Micro.
Just look like the work of a dead man to you.
Number 3 is The 100. The 100 is a TV show that is a post-apocalyptic story that takes place in the future after a nuclear Armageddon. At this point in time, all of the 4,000 survivors are living in a space station looking for solutions as their resources dwindle away. The ARC's leader sends 100 juvenile prisoners back to Earth to see if it is habitable, desperately seeking to preserve humanity. Come to find out that it's not only habitable, but there was communities already existing down there all along. To make a long story short, this TV show is like a badass version of the Jetsons meeting the Flintstones, and is definitely worth a watch. It is really hard to pick a favorite character in this TV show, but if I had to, it would be Bellamy and Octavia. I rewatched this show about 3 times.
Bond does a share block away!
Number 2, Breaking Bad. Breaking Bad is about a high school chemistry teacher by the name of Walter White. Walter has trouble financially, barely making ends meet, and finds out he has terminal cancer. Knowing that the sand is dripping down the hourglass, Walter makes a desperate attempt to earn as much money as he possibly can for his family by turning his RV into a meth lab with the assistance of his former student. This is an absolutely incredible TV show and was fascinating to me. Everything from the production to the acting is top quality, especially from Aaron Paul, who played the role of Walter's former student/partner, Jesse Pinkman. The craziest part is Aaron Paul has never taken an acting class a day in his life. I rewatched this show about 5 times. The movie El Camino continues where the Breaking Bad story leaves off in season 5. This TV show inspired me so much that I even continued the story myself with the story I started writing in 2017 called The Santiago Story. Most of my closest friends know about this story I created, but one day I will release it for the whole world to hear. Number 1 is Sons of Anarchy. Sons of Anarchy is a TV show that was inspired by the play Hamlet by William Shakespeare. It is about an outlaw motorcycle club that was founded by the father of the club's vice president, Jax Teller. The club protects and patrols the town of Charming, California, keeping drug dealers away. The club also has friction with rival gang members, all while thriving off a lucrative arms dealing business. This TV show is absolutely amazing and holds a special place in my heart because it has helped me get through some hard times in life. The writing and character development is on another level, literally to the point that the characters start to feel like they are family members of yours. This is also one of those TV shows that is hard to predict and leaves you wanting to watch more after each episode. Each season gets better than the last, and the end of each season takes a shocking, unexpected turn. I rewatched this show about 8 times.
Alright everybody, that's it for that episode. Thank you for tuning in. Once again, that's my personal top 5 favorite TV shows. If you want to tell me your personal top 5 favorite TV shows, please leave the top 5 in the comments. I'd love to read it and see what you're into watching. Also, if you're new to my channel, please subscribe to it. I make a lot of content like this. I also put out a lot of music because I'm a hip-hop artist as well. There's some fire tracks on there. And thank you for tuning in. Love y'all. Peace out.